Great day everybody, my name is Major and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and this is just one fun replay of how Chicken Game defeated this very strong DESPIA deck or something. It's the new deck that's got lots of ritual monsters. It's this one. So as you can see here in gold, I think my deck's doing fairly well. These two recent losses, it's mostly due to bricked hands, like really unfortunate hands, but that doesn't usually happen. And I have fun with my scrap deck. Just recently, I actually assembled my Fluffal deck for the fusion event, and I chose Fluffal because I think it's a really fun deck to play. It's not meta, it's just really fun. So let me show you of how Chicken Game saved me from this very strong deck. So this was a very dire situation, but I didn't quit. I actually don't quit unless I really have to quit. Could be due to emergencies or something. So as you can see, this is actually a really good hand, but you can, as you'll see in a while, the enemy will be able to do something with the field. He'll be able to set the field up in a really good way. So let's just fast forward a bit, blah blah blah. It's just gonna fusion summon for that monster that causes you to bleed every time you activate an effect or something. And this guy that just negates effects. So as you can see, it's really this opponent's deck is really good at shutting down my scrap deck, but we have Chicken Game and we're gonna survive for the next several turns, and the enemy will just keep on special summoning, and my Maxi was rendered useless by that Ash Blossom, and that's really unfortunate. That keeps on happening to me. I'm rarely able to use my Maxi because my enemy keeps on reducing it for some reason. So, as you can see, I thought it was gonna be my end, but Chicken Game saved me. Why? Because it has an effect where neither player, oh no, not that, where the player with the lowest life points takes no damage, and once per turn I can activate these effects. But during my turns, I didn't actually activate it because I'll just be bleeding myself to death. So knowing that my enemy can't do anything as long as Chicken Game is here, as you can see, uh, yeah, the enemy's just gonna have to deal with it. So I end my phase again. So in between these phases, I actually take the time to think, try to formulate a strategy, how I'll, break this board. And since I don't have any concrete plan yet on how to break this board without getting negated or bled or anything, I just waited and waited until an opportunity has presented itself. So we're waiting. What the enemy is trying to do here is finding a way to get rid of Chicken Game so that he can win. So let's discard now. I thought it was gonna destroy my Chicken Game, but it's unfortunately doesn't. It's just there. This card is what's supposed to destroy my Chicken Game, but I have this, so I just take that bleeding damage from the Masquerade, but it's fine. Chicken Game is here to save us. So I finally set my Chimera because I have Chronograph Sorcerer on my hand, and there's Access Code Talker. And since he only has one card in the graveyard, one link monster in the graveyard, he cannot gain attack points, he cannot pop more cards, and unfortunately we got Ash Blossomed again, and the enemy just attacks us relentlessly. We're now close to losing, but then I started shifting, turning the tables. I tributed that card. As long as I don't have a special summon the monster from the extra deck, Blazing Masquerade won't come back, so he won't be able to bleed me to death. But as I will realize later, I shouldn't have worried about that because his effect only takes place, or it's only available if it has been fusion summoned. So since this one's just special summoned from the graveyard, it cannot use its effect. That's an unfortunate draw. We got Golem. And here we go. We're gonna start our chains. Finally, we can play after 11 turns of just, letting Chicken Game save us. So that's great. And I have to be really careful here and read the effects, because if this guy leaves the field due to battle or due to my card effects, he can activate this and other cards in his graveyard. So I have to keep this guy on the field. So I use Summon Honor's Knight to keep the guy on the field. Then I special summon my Raptor, and this is we're about to head to the end game. We're just gonna activate this effect, return these two cards. I have Kaiju back in my hand. Then the enemy disconnects because he knows that he has lost. Thank you, Chicken Game. So as you can see, patience, patience can really help you. Don't just quit your duels, because sometimes incredible things can happen if you wait. So that's it for today's replay, just in case you want to see what my deck looks like right now. It looks like this. I think there's 50 cards now. Yeah, I kept on adding a lot of things just to dilute the golems, just to dilute this one carders. But unfortunately, I still get to draw them from time to time. But their frequency has lessened. I'm able to get more useful cards more often. Get a Raptor or a Factory together in my hand. The addition of, what do you call this? Chicken Game is actually good. Allows us to draw one more card, and it protects us from the enemy. So if we have Terraforming, we have not just a Factory option, but also a Chicken Game option, just in case we already have Factory in our hand. So Terraforming won't just be a useless spell card. We can actually get a Chicken Game. What else? I think that's it. Oh, I did add this Danger card because I was playing the solo mode. I unlocked the Danger cards, and I got, I think, a free pull. Or I think I spent like 100 gems or something. And so I got one of these cards, and it's just a free special summon. Or if it gets discarded, then I can destroy one of the back row cards. So that's good. I have one of the problems in my deck is I'm unable to destroy back rows unless I have this or the other boss monsters. So yeah, that's it. I think I showed you already in the other video this combo over here. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching.